Now, welcome back to the channel, all my hustlers and grinders and go-getters. It's Matt and the JoJo, and we're back with another video. And today was a busy day in the trash business, but guess what? We went to the landfill and we didn't see no one in the dump line at all. We were the only people there, me, the JoJo, and the Julio. Pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, and it made for some good video and good pictures. We were able to really kind of capture the dump. And it was such an amazing feeling to be off the trucks and then kind of look and see both of our trucks on the scale. And we literally were the only people at the dump.
The only people there. And we got a big announcement too. We're not going to announce it yet, but we got something big coming up for the junk removal world. It's going to be off the hook, and we cannot wait to tell you guys about it. Right now, we're getting everything in place, so pretty soon we'll announce it, and it's going to change the junk world in Northern California, in the whole world, JoJo, really.
It's going to be great. So we're just excited, and we can't wait to share it with you. But right now, all we can say is great big announcement coming soon. And we want to say hi to Big Rig Jeffro, who is a channel member, and he's tuning in to say hi. And R5 Hauling and Junk Removal, another channel member, tuning in to say hi. And she's actually one of our students in the class. Yep, we started our classes again. And next week is week number 3 in the 6-week course. And yep, loving that she's joining us. And Bobby Cole, who maybe you're a new member because I don't recognize that name. But anyhow, welcome to the channel and welcome to the membership. And we have a lot of people. We have Reset Hauling saying hi. And he's going to be there. Yeah. Hi, guys. Holloway, any day from San Diego. Right on. We have
San Diego in the building.
Yeah, we have Megan Fritz, who is hopping on our channel to say hi. And if you don't yet, you should totally check out Around Town Junk Removal on YouTube, because they're another couple out there doing what we do, and they're doing what we do, and we're doing what they do. And
so I guess we're doing the damn thing.
We're all doing it.
We're doing it. So what we got to talk about, JoJo, in this video here?
So actually, we're going to go over things that you need to do, things you need to do in business, things you need to do to be successful. There's all kinds of stuff that you need to do, and you need to be doing every single day. So we're just going to start naming them off. And the first one seems so simple, but trust me, it's not for some people. And that is simply starting. You would be surprised, but simply starting is your absolute first step. It's something you need to do.
It's crazy how many viewers we have on here that's been watching us for like 3 or 4 years,
and they're like, we
haven't started yet. I'm kind of worried. When should I start? There is no perfect time to start a business. You just got to just do it. Just start now, today.
Just start. And even if it's just baby steps, start. Anything, no matter what you want to do in life, start. If it's, you want to change your life, you're just not happy with where you are, start doing something else. Start. If you aren't happy with your body and you want to lose weight, and you keep saying you're going to do it tomorrow or next week or next year, you're going to do it. No, start right now.
Don't wait for the perfect time, because trust me, it will never happen.
Yeah. And we have Big Rig Jeffro says, when is your next class enrollment? I'd like to join the next time you start up. So go to sonomastrongcoaching.com and it'll give you all kinds of information. And there's this little thing you'll click on for next steps, and you'll answer the questions, because there's a few things. Number 1, we only take 10 at a time. Number 2, we don't take people from the same area. So we need to check that. And we like to look and make sure you have a good population. We want you to be really successful. We're not going to just take your money and let anybody in the class. So, we're picky, and we choose who we feel will really, really benefit from our class. And that's how that's done. So we don't just pick anybody. So the first step is to go to the website and read about it and fill out the form, and and then we'll tell you when the next date is to start.
So someone had a good question. Have you ever walked away from a job because it was way too dirty? Let me tell you like this. I think it was 2 weeks ago, me and the JoJo showed up to a property and it was so nasty and filthy. There was feces everywhere. There was crap all over the floor. They were washing clothes inside the dishwasher. It smelled so damn bad. And we walked away, but we didn't just walk away. We gave them a high price to make it worth our time. So we didn't walk away. We just hit them with a high price. And guess what? We didn't get the job, but if we did land the job, it would have been worth it.
Yeah. And we've walked into some really dirty jobs. So no, we've not walked away from a job, like to not take it, but we definitely will charge a higher price. That way, when you get it, it's really worth your time.
Yeah, we walked away like, holy shit, that was bad. It was really bad.
And they're probably not going to go with that price, but if they do, we'll be there. It was one of those where you would have had to wear Vicks under your nose because it smelled so bad. Yeah. And where do you guys get your polos?
Joni actually ordered these online.
I did. I ordered them off of Amazon, and it doesn't have a name.
That's how cheap they are. So Amazon has them. These are actually really comfortable.
Yeah, these actually weren't cheap. They were like 20 something bucks a piece. You could put pins in here. It's long sleeve. Those are actually really durable, and the material isn't super thick, so it's a little bit lighter. Our other ones, what we've done in the past is, because this one isn't one of the polos, it's one of our older ones, but this is a dry fit material, and we just grabbed these at like Walmart, and then we take them to a place, a local family-owned ma-pa shop to get them pressed up. But I don't remember where on Amazon I found these.
The Walmart ones were affordable. I believe they were like $7 or $8 a piece.
Yeah,
they're super cheap.
I do like the look of the polo, though. I just think it's more professional. 1-800-GOT-JUNK wears polo, and I like how you could put like your logo on the side and then your writing on the back. These were our first ones we did, and there's not writing on the back, and it's a missed opportunity, really. If you don't put something on your back to be seen in line, and they make great pictures when you're taking pictures and you're moving stuff, and you could take a picture of the back of the shirt when your workers or you are moving stuff. So I highly suggest that you have stuff on the back of your shirt.
For sure.
Something we learned. The other thing is hustle every single day.
How strong is your hustle? Are you hustling every single day? We all have 24 hours in the day. It's up to you what you do with it. Are you the type of person that just comes home and waits for the phone to ring? Or are you the person that's actually advertising, going out there, knocking on doors, doing whatever you can do to grow your business? So you got to have hustle if you want to be successful. It's a must. You got to have hustle.
Yeah. Somebody asked, so I think that you're talking about the classes. Do you pick from outside the USA?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. We haven't had that opportunity yet.
We had a couple people from, no, not yet.
Yeah. So once again, go to sonomastrongcoaching.com and give us your information. If you have like a Google My Business and you have a good population and stuff, it should work for you also. Yeah. And then we just answered that because they asked that again. Yeah, strong hustle. And then also find what works. Do all kinds of stuff and find what works. What makes your phone ring? What works in your area? How are people able to find you and see you in your area? Once you find the things that work, be consistent every single day and do it.
Someone actually wrote me today and asked, hey, how do I get business? What can I do to get business? You got to do everything you can do to get your name and your brand out there. Do it. Some people hate on Craigslist. It costs $5. Post on Craigslist. People don't know about how to get online and get a Facebook page. You can make big money using Facebook for your business. Let me tell you, if you're not using Facebook, you're missing out on a lot of money that's on the table. There's so many ways you can get business. There's door hangers, there's flyers, there's guerrilla marketing. You can do parades. There's so many things you can do to get business. Just do them all. Do them all.
Yeah. And then somebody wanted to know, what do we charge for a small couch? So we don't have a price sheet, and we don't have prices listed on our website because every job's different. So some jobs are further out, and you would charge a little bit more money because it's gas and time to get there. But basically, Matt kind of has a formula for couches.
Yeah, so the first thing I do when someone calls me about a couch is I ask them, how big is the couch? How many cushions does the couch have? Is it a sectional couch? Is it a recliner couch? Is it a sleeper couch? Because if it is, I'm going to charge more money. But we normally charge, if it's a regular couch, per cushion. So if there's 1 or 2 cushions, it'll be a little bit cheaper than this if it has 3 cushions. So we charge by the cushion, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And if it's a sleeper couch, guess what? We charge them more money. And if it's upstairs, guess what? We're charging more money. And if it's a recliner couch, guess what? We're charging more money. So hopefully
heavier.
that helps you out.
Yeah.
Every single state is different. And let me turn this phone off real quick. JoJo. Oh, you did that.
Yeah.
You did that, girl.
Let's see. We have, Megan has something to say here. Let's see. We landed a $500 job from doing a Craigslist ad. We are finding we have to post everywhere people look. Know your customer. Know where your customers are. So when you start a business, it's one of the first things you should do. Wow.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Okay. So one of the very first things you want to do when you start a business is get a pen and some paper and write down a business plan. A lot of people don't do that, but you want to. You want to write down your business plan. What's your goals? What are you wanting to do? Who's going to be your client? Like think. You have to put yourself in the mind of your customer. Who's your customer going to be? They're going to be homeowners. They're going to be business owners. They're going to be contractors. And then how will you get in front of them? Where are these people? How do I find them? How do I get in front of them so I can advertise to them? That's part of your homework. And who is your competition? You got to know that too. You want to know, just because other people are doing junk removal in your area doesn't mean, oh, I can't do it. Somebody else is doing that. That usually means that you're going to, that's totally threw me off. Sorry.
So check it out. It's like this. Don't be closed-minded, because if you see someone on YouTube saying something, or someone in a Facebook group saying, oh, realtors are cheap, you can't make no money off realtors, or Craigslist only has cheap customers, don't believe all that hype. I'm going to tell you like this. My buddy landed a $25,000 job off of Craigslist. We landed over a $40,000 job off of a realtor, and we stay busy in Sonoma County off our realtors. Some realtors are going to be cheap. Other ones are going to pay. What you want to do is find the ones that kick ass in your area and they want the stuff gone.
Yeah.
So hopefully I didn't throw you off too much, JoJo. Someone called and JoJo actually answered it on her iPhone. It kind of threw her off a little bit, but I got your back, baby. I got your back.
Yes, I was on a rant too. I was on to
You're on fire, girl.
But yeah. So, and the next thing you need to do to be successful is stop making excuses.
Stop making excuses.
Find
solutions.
Find solutions for any excuse that pops up. And that's going to get you so far in life, is to just stop making excuses. Just figure it out. If one way isn't going to work, try a different way. And you just, no more excuses.
I would have had that job, but that crackhead took my job. Guess what? That wasn't your job. You can't count money until it's in your hands. So don't think you got a job because you gave a price and the customer liked you. Then all of a sudden someone else came over there, gave them a price, and took the job you think from you. Guess what? The job was never yours. So stop complaining and just make stuff happen.
Oh, answer your phone, which I didn't, but I could tell it was probably a telemarketer anyways. And they don't call my phone. They call yours anyways. So, but answer your phone. If you do junk removal and it's your phone's ringing, answer it.
The
Don't
two
put it
things
off.
you got to do is you got to answer your phone and make sure you show up. I don't know how many customers call us up and say, hey, you're the first person to answer the phone. Or they call us up and say, someone was supposed to be here and they never showed up. Those two reasons right there, we get so much business. So make sure you answer your phone and always keep your word and show up, because word of mouth is a major factor in your business. You'll get so much business off doing good work and keeping your word.
Yeah. And have you ever been hurt on the job?
Have we ever been hurt on the job? Let me tell you, today we had a little incident.
We did.
It was raining out here a little bit. Julio grabbed a glass piece off a piece of patio furniture, brought it to the dump truck. My gloves were a little bit slippery. It slipped. It hit the back of the truck and shattered. It got Julio a little bit on his arm. Not too bad, but we had a first aid kit in the car. Thank God. JoJo did her little nurse thing, patched him up, and we were good to go. Got the job done super fast. But you always want to be ready, because you never know. Stuff can happen. And communication is a major thing in the trash business. You got to communicate. We messed up. We moved a little bit too fast, and the glass broke. But other than that, we never been hurt on a job. I'm going to knock on wood. One time I did pull my back a little bit, and I was sore for like a week, but I was good after that.
Yeah.
So just be careful out there. It is dangerous.
And I broke my ankle.
Not at the job, though.
It wasn't at the job. It was after the job, taking something I found at a job into the backyard. That's what happened to me. And I was out. I was out for a long time. Yeah. So I was out.
Oh, you did hurt yourself.
Yeah, I was out. It still hurts.
Those lawn chairs were evil. They were evil. I hate them.
We don't even have them anymore.
I cut them up with a chainsaw. I said, screw these lawn chairs.
Yeah.
So the first thing I remember loading them up, and I actually threw them in the back of the truck. And remember that branch actually smacked me in the face a little bit?
It was bad.
It was bad.
All around.
It was all bad. So yeah, we got rid of those.
Yeah, we got rid of those. What's your thoughts on seeing asbestos hidden in the pile after the price has been set? So not only with asbestos, but so often you will ask the contractor if there's cement or tile, things like that we try to not take that stuff. But every once in a while they'll say, oh no, there's none in there. And then you go and you start digging through the pile and there's like pieces of concrete or tile at the bottom of the pile. So whenever you see things, the number one thing is that you ask if certain things are there. And if they say no, and you get there and you do see that it's there, don't load up. Either call them if they're not on site, or pull them over and say, you had mentioned that you didn't have any of this stuff in the pile, but here it is, and then you say, because of that, we have to charge, X amount of money now for, because the dump fee is going to be more, or don't take that, So
I actually had a phone call today. The guy said he has some construction debris at his house. And the first question I asked him was, is there any tile or concrete in the pile or treated wood? So then I can let him know, you know what? If there's concrete there, we won't take that. If there's tile there, we'll have to charge more money. If there's treated wood out here in California, that stuff is so expensive to get rid of. We got to bump that price up. So you always want to ask the customer the right questions. Don't just think, oh, we got a pile of construction debris. I'm going to show up and give them my full load price. Most of the time on construction debris, we charge more money unless we can pull right up to it. And it's super easy and lighter stuff. Other than that, we bump that price up.
Yeah, it's heavier. It's harder to load. There's always tiny stuff at the bottom that takes forever to clean up. The dump fee's higher because it's heavier. So we charge more money for sure. And Andy says he's up $8,000 for the month.
That's what I'm talking about. Great. Hauling and balling, baby. I love that. Right on.
It's awesome that you want to join our team. That's great. Our team is full right now. We have everyone we need, but we love that you enjoy watching our videos and that you love the hustle and that you would want to join our team. That feels really great. Let's see. And
Someone said, every time I see your videos, it boosts my motivation 10 times 100. And JoJo just hit that. I really appreciate all the motivation. Hey, we try to push that positive motivation on you guys every single time to make you guys believe in yourself. The main thing you got to do is believe in yourself and have that confidence in business. Let me tell you like this. If I listened to my parents and some of my family and friends, I would have never started the trash business because they thought you're gonna start a trash business. There ain't no money in that. You need to stay at your 40-hour-a-week job and make sure you get your insurance and all that stuff. If I didn't just do my thing and start my own business, I would never be at where I'm at now. Let me tell you, starting your own business, you got that freedom. You're living your life. You can make your own hours. You can actually get ahead in life. Let me tell you, you
that's
get ahead.
The key. That's the key right there. Is to, especially if you're a person that is turning your life around. Like maybe you've been doing it wrong. You've been doing it wrong for a really long time.
Hey, that was me back in the day, let me tell you.
And now you're finding yourself 30, 35, 40, and you like don't have shit to show for it.
You ain't got nothing.
And so right now, you know, in starting your own business, yeah, it's hard work. No, it's not easy. You may doubt yourself sometimes, but just starting it, being consistent, going after it every single day. You know, whenever a thought comes in your head as, oh, this is going to be really hard. I don't know if this, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Or my mom and dad said that I shouldn't do, you know, don't leave the security of this.
Don't let people get in your head. Business is a roller coaster. It is a roller coaster. It'll go up and down. You'll be making hell of money. Then all of a sudden the phone won't ring. Then all of a sudden, bam, you're making hell of money. You're busy. You're killing it. All of a sudden, oh, then you start doubting yourself. Like, is this the right choice? Am I making the right choice? That's when you want to grind even harder. And if you're busy right now, don't stop advertising. Keep advertising. The hustle is real. You got to put in the work to get the work, especially if you want to start your own business and be a business owner. It is a full-time hustle. When me and the JoJo get off work, guess what? I'm not done working yet.
No, you're not.
I'm still hustling. When I get off on here with you guys, we're going to go out to eat. And when I come home, I'm going to grind a little bit longer on the couch. Not with the JoJo, but I'm going to grind. I'm going to be on Facebook grinding, on Instagram grinding. Like, hey, you know, I got to get my business out there. And then after that, you never know. It might be grinding a little bit upstairs.
That's funny.
I'm just kidding.
Really funny.
That's funny, huh?
So, I thought I treated on.
Did you like that, huh? Grinding, baby. Get your grind on.
Oh, what I was going to say is when you work for yourself and you start your own business, if you don't have jobs on the list that day, that does not mean you're not working. So, and that's what's different when you start your own business. So if you don't have jobs on the list that day, then that's when you work on your website. That's when you work on your Google My Business. That's where you go into realtor's office and introduce yourself and hand out business cards. That's where you park your truck. If you have your truck, you know, either wrapped or a door magnet or something, you park your truck, let people see you, put up signs. Wear your shirt everywhere. Just take really good pictures of yourself. It doesn't stop.
Pound the pavement. Yeah. Pound the pavement. Don't wait for that phone to ring. There's so many people out there that just wait for that thing to ring. Like, why is my phone not ringing? Hey, it's not ringing. Matt and the JoJo, they're working every single day. Guess what? We put it in the work to get all these repeat customers to call us up every single day. We got our reviews up so that we rank. There's so much stuff that goes into the business that you got to grind out every single day. Every single day, it's a hustle. Every single day, you got to get up, stay motivated, and stay positive.
Yeah. And I read this earlier, which is why I went on my rant of, you know, maybe you're behind in life. But Tristan, I appreciate you all. I'm an ex-degenerate, and I'm going to turn my life around like you all did. Thank you for the motivation. And it's absolutely possible to do every single day. Just say you can and you will. You know, don't say I might. Don't say I'm going to try. Don't say if I can. You know, these are all things that we tell ourselves, but you have to every day tell yourself, I'm doing it. I'll be there. This is what I'm doing.
And sometimes, put your pride to the side. I remember driving my old 2000 pickup truck, the Toyota Tundra, and I had that shit stacked to the ceiling, to the telephone wires, looking so damn ghetto going down the road. It was embarrassing. But you know what? I did that for a while. I didn't care. I didn't care what people thought because I had a mission. I had a goal. I was going after it. It didn't matter. So put your pride to a side and get in there and do whatever you got to do to live that better life. The more you hustle now, the harder you hustle now, it will get easier. I'm telling you right now.
Because we didn't have dump truck. We didn't have 2 dump trucks. We didn't have 1 dump truck. We didn't even have a trailer. So when you start with just a truck, you're filling it up and you're bungee cording and you're tarping, and you don't look like the big boys and you don't look like the best yet, but you have a vision. This is what I'm using right now because this is what I have to start with right now. You're not making excuses. You're not saying, oh, I'm going to do this when I can buy a trailer, or I'm going to do this when I have that money to purchase a dump truck. We would have started really late in the game if we thought like that. If we were not going to start our business until we had the best, like who would have known? Like when we would have started.
And you're going to do so much shit that you don't want to do just to win that customer over. Maybe doing dirt jobs, doing concrete jobs, doing jobs that you would never want to ever tackle. But you know what? You want to win that property manager over so you can get them on the team so then you can live that better life later on. All it takes is a few property managers, a couple real estate offices that use you all the time, and they can keep you busy. They can keep you real, real busy.
Yeah, you never know. You never know, like, who's going to be the person that you meet that's going to help you go to the next level, or because when you first started, you had a realtor that used you and really, really liked him. And so when a great big job came, she's like, oh, you got to use this guy. And that was a $40,000 job.
In the first job I did for her, I went over there with my pickup truck. It was like my 5th or 6th job I ever did. And there was like some decking inside the garage. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, okay, I gave her a price. I think it was like $200 for the job. I was so happy. But I remember going to the dumps and thinking to myself, do I have enough money in my bank account to cover the dump fee? I had no idea how much it cost to dump all this because it was heavy. But luckily, I did have enough money, and I learned from that mistake that I didn't charge enough money. So don't be scared. And that realtor, she gave me a $40,000 job. I probably made over $100,000 off that one realtor, which is crazy, which is life-changing.
Yeah. The big route says, how many hours a day do you all work with a full team? We actually, with Julio, get stuff done fast.
Oh, we get shit done super fast.
It does not take us long at all. Sometimes I hear people say, oh, it took us 2 hours to fill our truck. And I'm like, 2 hours? Like we could go to multiple jobs in 2 hours.
So normally we work around 6 hours a day on the average, I would say. Then we're back at the house relaxing, feeling like we didn't even work today.
We have so many of those days, actually.
We just kill it, and then we come home and relax and live our best life.
Yeah, I love it.
But back in the day, it wasn't like that. We were working till like 6 o'clock, working our asses off. Anytime that phone would ring, guess what? I'll throw my boots on, show up, get there, and get the job done.
Oh yeah, and I would go with him and help him when I got off of work, when I worked for the school. So I'd be coming home at 3, and you'd be like, "Oh, we got some jobs," and I'd hop in.
It all started off making $300 a day. Oh, hell yeah, $300 a day.
Oh, and
then it was $500 a day. Like, oh, shit, $500 a day. Then it was $1,000 a day. Like, oh, shit, $1,000 a day. Then it was $2,000 a day. Oh, shit, $2,000 a day. It keeps getting better and better.
So do an analysis right off the bat. Then do one every few months. This helps you tweak your methods. Realtors can be good, but there's always that one that's, it's just like customers. You have cheap ones. You have people that are absolutely looking for the best deal.
So check it out. Don't let people work you. By me saying that is today we showed up to a job. The lady was on a budget. There was 2 loads there. She only wanted to pay for 1 load. I told her, you know what, ma'am? there's two loads here. She was saying how she lost her job, how she got kicked out of the place. She was giving me this sad story why we should do the job for super cheap. But guess what? Stuck to my guns, let her know, hey, you know what? You ain't getting over on Mr. Matt Big and Sonoma Strong Hall. We'll help you out. We'll hook you up, but you got to pay the price because we're running a business. By me saying that is just so you guys know, some people will try to work you to get a lower price. Don't fall for it. Just know you're running a business. You got insurance you got to pay for. You got employees you got to pay for. You got maintenance on your vehicle you got to pay for. Don't be a low baller. That's all I gotta say is don't do these jobs super cheap because you'll be living job to job. And when you live in job to job, you're not gonna have that confidence of giving people that price you want.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I gotta get this job. I'm gonna do it for $79. I need this job to pay my phone bill. So don't let customers get over on you.
Yeah, don't let a customer set your price.
Never that.
Yeah. And do you guys take dirt? We don't do dirt, but that wasn't always the case. When we first started, we did some dirt jobs, which is why we no longer take dirt.
We do not take dirt no more. Oh, hell no.
Dirt is super heavy, and that will mess up your truck and trailer really fast.
Unless you got a heavy duty one, but no, we ain't shoveling shit. We ain't doing that. No.
Well, we shovel shit.
We do shovel shit. We don't shovel dirt. Shit's like JoJo. It's like a gram right there, a couple ounces right there. Oh shit. We shoveled a lot of shit in our life. Let me tell you. Oh my gosh, we moved a lot of trash.
How do you deal with rats and snakes? So we come across rats all the time.
Oh, tell them about that snake recently, JoJo.
I actually did not see. So here I am. I'm just going to be honest with you. I used to raise rats. Rats do not scare me. Don't. When I was like 12. I would raise them and breed them and then sell them. Yeah, I was a little entrepreneur at the time. I would sell them to kids that wanted pets or people that had snakes. And that's what I did. So I'm not squeamish when it comes to rats. Don't like to be surprised by them. If I know that they're already there and I'm working, then I'm cool with that because I'm expecting them. I don't like to just be working and then all of a sudden there's a rat. Don't like that. Snakes. Once again, I'll hold snakes. Snakes are cool. I like them. I don't want to be surprised by them. And I definitely don't want to get bitten by one. So we were moving stuff. And Matt's actually the one that's seen it. It was cold. It was a cold day. And I do believe he was.
And I told JoJo, watch out for snakes over here. Didn't I not say that?
Yeah, he blended in because he was in with the dirt and they're kind of a darker kind of color. So I didn't see him, but definitely don't have it, but we're going to grab it. And that is the antidote thing.
Snake bite kit.
That would be definitely something to have in the truck, especially when we're doing the wood jobs and it's summertime. They like to hide in the wood in the summer. So yeah, that's what do you do in that situation?
So normally JoJo will walk over there and make a bunch of noise.
Do that, yep. Because rattlesnake, when they're like not dormant, like that one it was cold, and so it was kind of not lively. But when the weather is hot and they're out and about, they'll alert you and let you know that they're there. So, and I'll do that with the rats too. If I know that there's going to be rats in that pile, I'll kick it a bunch of times and make a bunch of noise. And usually they'll like skedaddle.
Skedaddle.
No soil, no concrete, no rock. That's true. So once in a while we'll do concrete blocks. If there's just a couple of them and it's a big enough job and they have like a lot of stuff. But you're right, beats up the trailer. You got to be careful. Take care of your equipment. It's making you money, right? You don't want to
don't mess up your money maker, whatever you do, or your back. Screw that.
At your trash service trash. What's up, guys? My dump fees start at 108.
That's not bad. 108.
I got a Julio, so he's good. That's great. When you find a Julio, keep him.
Just so you know, you will never, ever find a Julio. Julio is the man. They don't make Julio clones. He was a man for real.
I have so many questions. How often do y'all go live? We really try once a week, but we didn't last week. Sometimes
we're busy ass people.
We are
busy.
We are, and we're trying to, keep this going. if you're a channel member, we do offer like a little conference call. So if you have like a little list of questions, you could do that route, or just tune in every time we go live and throw a question up right now, and if we can, we'll answer. We don't know everything, but somebody did ask us that earlier, and I don't see it now, but it was, did we ever take like a business course before starting? And we didn't.
I've been in business my whole life in sales for a long time.
So he has a natural hustle.
So I got a natural hustle.
I was a school teacher, so I'm naturally a teacher. So it fits really well together. We also just love soaking up knowledge. So we've learned so much about the business as we've gone. Like we did it, like when we were going on vendors list and people were asking for W-9s, we were like, what's that? Google search it. What's that? How do you fill one of those out? I don't know what a W-9 is. So then you learn and you do it and you're like, oh, that's not so bad. But then every time I would hit something that I'm like, I don't know how to do that. I'm like, oh, I don't know how to do that. I'd get a little nervous, because you get nervous when you get out of your comfort zone. You do. And then you have to figure out how to do it. And then you know. And that's just how you learn and grow. I highly advise you to not don't hit a roadblock, and don't come across a roadblock and be like, I'm just not going to get on anyone's vendors list because I don't know how to do this.
You can learn everything on, where's it at? Right there on YouTube. You can figure everything out you ever want in life right there. Now, not all advice is good, but there's a lot of good stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, just you search it up and you'll learn how to do so much stuff. And they're going so fast that I can't. They will try and work you. Oh, maybe they're talking about.
And just so you guys know, if you just hopped on, we got some big news coming real soon. That's going to change the junk removal game. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be off the hook. We're putting it all together, and we'll announce it pretty soon. I'm looking forward to it, JoJo. You?
Oh, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. As soon as we have everything situated and ready, we're going to let you know. Huge announcement.
How big, JoJo? Huge. It's going to be big for real.
Texas Pride says, what's your minimum cost per service? So everybody should have a minimum pickup price.
So if the lady down the street has a microwave, guess what? If she wants to walk it to my house, I'll let her throw it in the back of my dump truck for $20. I'm not tripping. I'm not going to drive nowhere for $20. Let me tell you. So our minimum pickup price is between $99 and $119 if it's a small little item, and we're not making much money, but guess what? We're getting that customer on the team. Yeah. That's the whole goal.
So he's like, snakes don't hear. That's why I'll like kicks up, because they do feel vibrations. They also feel like heavy footsteps and vibrations. So you got to kind of let them know that you're there. Let's see. Do you pay your employees lunch every day? Not every day. It depends on how long our day is. And because, some days we hustle and kick butt and, our day's done sooner. But yeah, if we go to lunch, we do. It's a write-off.
He gets an herbe mate tea for $3 and a bag of peanuts for 79 cents, and that's it. That's all he gets every single day.
Costco hot dog.
Costco hot dog for $1.50. No, I'm just kidding.
So one thing to do for sure is to keep your receipts. Anything that is business related, for sure. Because if you're doing lunch every day while you're working, that is a write-off. So keep that in mind.
And make sure you take care of the people that take care of you. It's so important. Don't be a greedy ass business owner just wanting to just pocket every single little thing. Maybe you get a tip and you don't want to tell the guys that you got a tip. Don't be a greedy person. All that stuff comes back to you. The better you treat someone, guess what? They'll treat your business even better. People want to feel appreciated. They want to feel, hey, you know what? I'm part of the team. I'm helping them grow. They want to feel appreciated. If they don't, guess what? They'll probably end up stealing from you, not caring about your equipment.
Or go start one themselves.
So there's so many things you got to do to keep people happy.
Yeah, and let's do a few more things of what you need to do to be successful. Number one, not number one because we've done like 10 already. Set goals.
Set goals.
Anything you do in life, set goals. Put them on paper. Set big ones. Big ones. I don't care how big. He makes really, really big ones. And sometimes in my head, I'm thinking, but he makes big ones. And he strives. He strives for them. And then also create a list of smaller goals that help you get to your big goal. Super important. Set goals. Also stand out. Brand yourself. Stand out from the crowd. Stand out from your competition. Do what others aren't doing.
It's so important to stand out from the crowd and be out there. You want to do things that your competition is not doing. You want to do giveaways. You want to do parades. You want to give away toys when you come across them for Christmas. You want to do stuff that your competition isn't doing to get a buzz in your county from the people that might use you. It's so important.
Yeah. And then sell yourself. You need to sell yourself. And if you don't have the gift of gab, if you're not an outgoing person, do it. Just look in the mirror and give yourself confidence. Figure out what you're going to say to your customers, how you're going to present yourself, how you're going to speak. Get over being shy if you're shy, because you run a business. You need to sell your business. You need to get out there and be a people person. And some of you that's challenging and some of you that's hard, but there's not another way to do it.
You got to have that gift of gab. I don't know how many times I showed up to a job and the customer was like, oh, that's a lot of money. And they were on the edge. And guess what? Mr. Matt Vick, we locked that job in and got it done. Just last week, me and the Julio were at a job talking to the customer and he got a lower price. But guess what? We were super cool with the guy. We talked to him for like 2 minutes after I told him that's a great price for the job. I would go with them. Me and Julio were chopping it up with him, and guess who got the job? He said, you know what? I like you guys. I'll rather have you do the job than the other people. So we got the job. It's all about having that gift of gab, baby. That gift of gab, baby.
Gift of gab.
That's how I got the JoJo. That's how I got so lucky.
So how much did you get Monarchs to come off the invoice price of the trucks? Oh, is it because like we like talk about them and we do a video and stuff like that? So no, they didn't come down on the price, but
he actually shot me the lift gate for free, and he hooked me up a backup camera on our other dump truck. And we actually get a little kickback whenever we sell a truck. So that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
So if you ever want to get a truck, Monarch Trucks is a place to go. You want to talk to Bob Padilla. I'll leave his phone number in the comments down below, and he's a cool guy. The prices are up right now, but he'll take care of you. Everything's hella high right now.
Yeah, and what you do is you tell them that you want the Sonoma Strong Edition because there's things that are different about our truck. Then as you notice that our walls on the outside are flat. They don't have the ridges, so that your decals look really good on there, and it does have the lift gate.
The lift gate is a game changer. Let me tell you, I would say it's the best junk removal vehicle out there. I see a lot of guys with beautiful trucks, but they don't have the lift gate. Once you have the lift gate, it's a game changer. Like today, we used it as a step. I pulled it out, made it super easy just to step on there and throw stuff in the dump truck and pack it all down. So
yeah,
if you need a truck, talk to Bob in San Jose at Monarch Trucks. Talk to Bob, though, and let him know Sonoma Strong Hauling sent you, so we get a little kickback, a little kickback.
So Texas Pride says, loved your gag video of Julio quitting, choking out the Julio, all the tacos I got you. If you have not seen that video, you should watch it. It is you won't believe that the Julio quit.
Just so you know, I bought him hella tacos.
It is our first little like skit. It was like a tiny little skit, like funny movie thing. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good for our first like little cheesy funny video.
We'll do another one for sure.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, you should check it out because that was like really funny. And oh, Becky, you must have decals on your truck, which is what we highly suggest, because while they were doing a house clean out, a neighbor came by and got a job from her doing it tomorrow. If you didn't have anything on your truck telling people what you do, then that wouldn't happen. And that happens to us all the time.
All
Neighbors
the
will see
time.
you. Hey, I also have this. I have that. So you don't have decals. How'd they know what you were doing? Did they have to stop and ask you?
If you don't got decals, get them, because you'll make so much money. It will pay for itself. No joke. No joke. You got to do it. Don't
Yeah.
be like, oh, I don't want to pay for commercial insurance. I don't want to pay for this. Get decals, bite the bullet. You'll make more money that way.
Oh, they're talking about poop.
Oh, poop. They're talking about poop. Oh, what the hell?
Oh, yeah. This is expensive. What's your like commercial insurance run on the dump truck?
So on my dump truck, one of them is around, I would say, $6,000 a year. So we're running two. So just do the math on that. It's around $12,000 a year. But you know what? You got to do it. You got to do it to run a legit business. But that's a write-off too.
Yeah, it's a write-off. And when you start making good money, big money, you need all those write-offs.
But it all depends on how your driving record is, your age, and all that stuff. So if you've got a bunch of DUIs and stuff like that, let me tell you, I would not get a commercial vehicle and try to get some insurance, especially if you're a youngster. I would wait until you clear that up.
Yeah. And they just saw her working.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Were you in uniform? That's my next question. So leave a comment down below. Where is everyone from?
Yeah, we like that. Leave comments. Let us know. And things that you need to do to be successful. Be a problem solver. When you see that there's a problem, solve it. Figure out ways to, solve problems. Being flexible. Like just flexible. Every day is going to be different. When you run your own business, certain problems come up. Certain days are easy. Certain days are harder. And you need to be flexible. Like sometimes you're going to do a job in this area, and then sometimes it's going to be over here. And some days it's nasty, and some days it's easy, and you have to be flexible.
So we have Atlanta in the building. We have Maryland in the building. We have
Michigan,
Texas, Michigan. Someone said they're going to order some signs from UZ Marketing. UZ Marketing is the best place to get signs, hands down. They're the cheapest. They're the best. They're good quality. And we love UZ Marketing.
Yep.
San Antonio's in the house.
Becky says she's working on decals. I always wear overalls. I am starting to get known in my area. I got 2 more jobs today. That's awesome. So leave us a comment. Are you on Facebook? Like, how are you getting known in your area? What are you doing? Other people that are tuned in and wanting to get their phone to ring, and they're wanting to get known in their area too. It's what we preach. We totally preach that we want you to be like a rock star in your area. Be a celebrity in your area where people, they just see you, they know you, they know what you do. And if they need junk removal gone, they're not going to call anybody else. They're going to call Becky, because that's who Becky is, and that's what she does.
Becky with the overall. She's a shit. We like Becky. That's what you want them to say. So we got Nebraska in the building. We got ML. San Antonio. So one thing we do here at Sonoma Strong Hauling, me and the Julio and the JoJo do, is we count how many junk haulers we see on the road every single day. And let me tell you, out here in Sonoma County, we haven't been seeing that many, JoJo.
No, we didn't see.
And now I know why they hate us out here. I'd hate us too. I'm just kidding.
So I seen Junk King today. That's all I seen.
I seen Junk King, and that is it. The dumps, no one was there. I have a picture of it, and there was no one there but me on one scale and the Julio on the other scale.
Yep.
Someone said,
yeah, I'm going to stay with the rock star. I feel like a rock star doing junk removal. I get so much love. That's awesome. That's great. That's great. Has anyone else's phone been going crazy this week? Did 15K in estimate this week alone?
Hauling and bowling, baby. I love it.
That's awesome. Yeah, it is that time of year. You'll notice that it, more than it being a certain time of year, it's more weather related. So if it's raining or it's really cold in your area, the phone won't ring as much. But you get a few really, really nice weather days where it's just nice and warm and people are out and about, and you start seeing people at Home Depot buying plants and stuff like that, you'll notice that's when your phone.
When we're not wearing long sleeves no more, guess what? The phone is ringing off the damn hook all the time. So yeah, and we got Big Chris in the house too, JoJo, out of San Jose, California. What's going on, brother?
Is that him?
Yeah, it's him.
So Megaskins Gaming says he quit his advertising company, and oh wait, he quit. You didn't quit. You weren't working for an advertising company. You were paying an ad. I got it, and I was reading it wrong. I made money with them, but recently they have been charging me about $300 more. Yeah, telling me going all organic now. That's great. If you're ever interested in taking our class, you should check into that, because we absolutely give you all of our knowledge of everything that we've done because we've never paid an advertising company. We've never paid for Google Ads. We do everything organic. So sonomastrongcoaching.com, check into it and see if that's something that you're interested in, unless you're from Sonoma County, and then you can't be in our class.
Because there's so many things that we do that we don't put on videos, because there's a lot of people in Santa Rosa. I see you over there, Windsor over there, Sonoma County. We don't put it all out there because we got to keep a little bit of the secrets.
Yeah. Facebook and Google business page. I'm on 3 vendors list. Has a lot of word of mouth, and a lot of real estate agents contact me. I put out business cards all over. I don't pay to advertise. Becky, you got it going on. How'd you learn how to do all that? I'm just curious if we had anything to do with that or not, or if you just knew a lot about business before you started. I want to know.
So someone asked, if someone had the funds when starting, would you recommend skipping the dump trailer and going straight to the dump truck? What I would do is start small and let the market tell you what to do. Go ahead.
No, I agree with you, because you want to try it out in your area, right? You want to try and see how it works in your area. How often does your phone ring? You also really want to try the 4 seasons. I don't know where you live. If you're in a place where it snows, it's, and like, what do you mean by if you have the money? Because we highly suggest that you never do anything where you make payments when you first start out. So if you have the money to just flat out buy a trailer, like, give that a try and see, like, are you consistently getting jobs? Is this really like working for you? Is your phone ringing? Do you could just like kill it if you had a bigger automobile? And then you could always sell the trailer, or you can have a trailer and a dump truck,
Yeah, let the market tell you what to do.
Absolutely.
So Junk MD, he's a great guy. He has a YouTube channel out of San Diego. He said, nice meeting you guys out there in LA. Yeah, it was really nice hanging back, kicking it with you guys, and shooting the shit with you and Happy Hall and Abel. I like Abel. Abel got hustle. I love Abel. He got hustle for real. I love the way he brands his business. So Poof Gone Junk Removal. I just bought a dump trailer, and my city doesn't allow junk removal business.
Are you sure? Do they have because some places have, like, we have Recology, and they everybody has, like, their garbage. So Recology, like, they have that locked in, but then, and they also offer like some bulk pickup, like once a year or twice a year, a bulk pickup. But
the phone threw the JoJo off again. What's this person want?
It's my doctor.
Oh, is it? Here. Yeah. You want to answer?
No, it's fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll talk to them.
Well, maybe we should get off here, JoJo.
No, it's okay.
We have some big news. This is a doctor.
No,
I'm just kidding.
No,
I'm just
nothing
kidding.
like that.
So answer your phone, JoJo. Answer the phone.
I just bought a dump trailer myself. Yeah. Oh, so we're back on that. I would because a lot people have a lot of junk. So do they have like a garbage collection service that they can only use? I would go in again, maybe and either talk to somebody else or make sure they're really clear that you're not going and picking up like people's garbage once a week. Like you're not going to take the recology's job, but does you're like garbage people, do they take junk from people? Because like here, our county they would take a fridge and a bed, and they're going to take that like once a year. They're not going to go into the house and move people's like pianos. And
you love talking junk, don't you?
Why?
You just do. The phone was ringing. They called like 3 times. I think we should end it pretty soon, JoJo. We got a long day. We got a long day still. We're gonna go shower up.
We usually do an hour.
You want to? All right.
Yeah, we have 5 more minutes.
Okay.
Let's see. We have.
So someone said Modesto has hella junk removers. I just did a job out there. Damn, you travel all the way from San Jose to Modesto. That's a long way. Hopefully you bump that price up and make killer money doing that.
Yeah, so everybody needs to take advice from Becky. I also held a fundraiser for a food pantry. I had a huge yard sale with stuff from jobs and gave 100% of the sales to the food pantry. I got a lot of customers from that. I also have a junk lady day where I set up tables and give away for free. People love it. I love it. I'm passionate about keeping out of landfills and helping those in need. I get jobs from doing this. So what Becky is doing is setting herself apart from her competition. She's doing things that her competitors aren't doing. I guarantee you 1-800-JUNK is not setting up tables giving away free things to people. So she has found like she's the perfect person to like listen to and learn from. She's definitely setting herself apart from the competition. I love it.
And with that being said, guys, someone said they made $1,200 today. We're gonna get off of here.
Yeah,
we gotta get off of here. And just so you guys know, keep hustling, keep grinding. Don't let no one tell you can't do it. And remember, your only competition is you in the mirror. You in the mirror. And with that being said, we love all you guys. We'll catch you on the next one. And yeah, it's been an hour almost. She'll talk trash all night.
I just like
going live, huh?
I do. I like going live, and I like talking to people, and I like teaching people, and I like motivating. So,
well, guess what? We'll go live again this weekend. How about that?
Yeah, let's do that.
So if you guys want to check in with us on Easter Sunday a little bit, maybe. Sunday? You want to do Sunday?
Maybe. Your dad's coming Sunday.
That's all right. We'll go live with him, Mr. Jim Vick, the car salesman, the one I got all my hustle from. So with that being said, guys, we love all you guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.